be a good day. Even if I make it myself, it's gonna be a good day. I don't need no one else, I'm gonna have a good day. Nothing wrong I could do, I'm gonna have a good day. Hope you have a good day too.
Good morning, I'm Trish Pahanik, and this is Cynopsis, your first early morning briefing from the Real Screen Summit in Washington, D.C. It's Wednesday, January 31st, 2007. And while I'm telling you about today's top stories, here are a few pictures from the Real Screen Summit. Prolific author and television producer Sidney Sheldon has passed away at the age of 89. During his extensive career, he wrote several Broadway musicals, screenplays, and television series, in addition to a multitude of novels. His television career included producer of The Patty Duke Show, I Dream of Jeannie, and Heart to Heart, in addition to a number of his novels produced as made-for-TV movies, including Rage of Angels, Bloodline, and Memories of Midnight. His career awards include a Tony for Best Musical, Redhead, in 1959, an Oscar for his original screenplay of The Bachelor and The Bobby Soxer starring Cary Grant, 2 WGA awards for Easter Parade and Annie Get Your Gun, and an Emmy for I Dream of Jeannie. We have more stuff coming up today, but first, this message from the Jaconi Hair Institute. And remember, if you had a promo or a commercial in this video, we'd all be watching your stuff right now. Coming up under more stuff, Let's Play Crosswords may get New York, LA, and Chicago play. TBS and TNT pick up 3 theatricals from Sony. FX adds Ted Danson to cast of Untitled Drama Project, and ABC greenlights 2 more pilot projects. Talks are reportedly underway between program partners and the NBC O&Os in New York, LA, and Chicago to clear the new game show Let's Play Crosswords from Merv Griffin and the William Morris Agency, according to Broadcasting and Cable. No deal has been finalized or officially announced. To this point, Let's Play Crosswords has been offered on a straight cash basis, which means program partners doesn't need a minimum clearance rate to move forward with the show. However, if the NBC O&O deal is made, program partners will change the terms to cash plus barter basis, and with the top 3 markets sold, representing approximately 15% of the country, program partners would be well on its way to the 70% clearance mark needed to sell the national barter time and give Crosswords a firm go for a fall launch. Court TV's premiere of Suburban Secrets on Monday night at 10 o'clock delivered 582,000 adult 18 to 49 viewers and 616,000 adult 25 to 54 viewers. TNT and TBS has picked up the cable rights to 3 theatricals from Sony: The Pursuit of Happiness, animated film Open Season, and The Holiday, for a projected price tag in the $30 million range per Daily Variety. The Pursuit of Happiness price tag will depend on how it finishes in the domestic box office. Now, to date, it's earned $153.2 million since its mid-December release. The film will then go to TNT and TBS in April of 2009, where it will stay for 4 years. Open Season becomes available to TBS TNT in January of 2009 and The Holiday in February of 2009. The Holiday will also get a lifetime run in 2 separate 1-year deals, the first occurring during TBS TNT's 3rd year and the second after the Turner deal has ended. Sony maintains the rights to sell all 3 titles to a broadcast partner and to sell Happiness and Open Season to a second cable network. Moving along to production and development, FX untitled pilot starring Glenn Close and Rose Byrne about a young attorney just starting out and working for a law firm headed up by Close has added Ted Danson to the cast. Danson's character is a client of the firm with a large class action suit pending against his corporation. NBC has added to its cast of drama pilot Life with Adam Arkin, who plays a former prisoner of a white-collar crime who is now living over the garage of the lead character, also a former prisoner and now a cop, played by Damian Lewis, per Hollywood Reporter. ABC has given green lights to 2 pilot projects. Nice Girls Don't Get the Corner Office. That's not true. I'm nice and I have a corner office. And that's from Imagine TV and 20th Century Fox TV, and focuses on a so-called, quote, nice girl who was trying to get ahead in corporate America. And second, an untitled workplace comedy project set in a law firm where the story is about the friends and co-workers in competition to make partner. This project is from Touchstone TV. Okay, moving along to broadband and digital, TV Head, which is due to launch its games on-demand network TAG in early April, has changed its corporate name to TAG Networks, or TAG Networks. TAG, an acronym for television and games, will target kids from 2 to 82, that's right, 82, we're kids up till we're 82, and will offer a wide variety of games such as Risk and more familiar online games such as Bejeweled and Bookworm. TAG Networks will acquire the rights to popular games as well as develop new ones based on TV and movie brands. TAG will be available as a free video-on-demand channel to subscribers with ads included or as an SVOD service. Here's the rating summary for Monday night according to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. I'm slowly losing my voice, so let's get through this. Fox slipped in a win Monday night with a 4.812 adult 18 to 49. NBC came in second overall with a 4.611. NBC led the pack at 8 o'clock with Deal or No Deal at a 4.812. At 9 o'clock, NBC was successful again by delivering a 6.114 for Heroes, ahead of Fox's 24 at a 5.412. Then at 10 o'clock, CBS repeated its time period performance by winning with an encore of CSI Miami at a 3.910. NBC's 10 o'clock average was a 3.08, bringing down its 8 to 11 average, enough to give Fox the win. Today's Daily Myth: the H.J. Heinz Company adopted the slogan 57 varieties because their product line included exactly 57 different items. Not so true. Actually, by the time the 57 varieties campaign was launched, Heinz had about 60 varieties under their belt. It was in the year of 1896, a very long time ago, when H.J. Heinz had seen another slogan for a shoe company that said 21 styles that he thought was catchy. He then cast out the perfect number for his slogan, and it was the number 57 that was chosen as a best fit for his slogan, and a week later it became famous. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with new executive moves and more on ratings, a few new classified ads, and a few other stories that didn't make it into this podcast, and don't miss tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. The music in Synopsis was composed and performed by David Stango. This podcast is a Synopsis Media production in association with 311 West. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis, in Connecticut, I'm Trish Bahanik.
I'm gonna have a good day. Even if I make it myself, I'm gonna have a good day. I don't need no one else. I'm gonna have a good day. Nothing wrong I could do. I'm gonna have a good day. Hope you have a good day too.